Think of ferocious rebounders from your era. Who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
So here are the Jazz starting five. At the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick-and-roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Pass to O'Neal. That shot off the mark, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Capella. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Now here's Conley. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young with the bucket.
This guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. The three. And Young the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I just love the ball.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Tipped. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Again, Atlanta. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Pass to Capella.
2 minutes.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. The shot from 20 feet out. Bogdanovich from long range. The Jazz with another miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Young. 7 points in the game. Capella screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Conley on the attack. O'Neal misses. For Atlanta, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. There's Young with the three. Hunter passes to Young. On the take. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. The three is up. The rebound by the Hawks. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. Young misses. The three from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Capella. It's a one-on-one situation. And here's Collins for three. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. On offense, here's Utah. It's an 18-point game. From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound. Here's Capella. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Young can't hit. The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, it's a tough guy to match up with.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Hunter from the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich finds Conley. From the arc. Utah, the rebound. Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. O'Neal misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Count it. Good. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Conley passes to Mitchell. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive board. Gobert no good. The Hawks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Hunter. Here's Collins.
Oh man, just catches
bringing it down. That's spectacular. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes a first.
Royce O'Neal taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Young. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. 30 seconds left in the second. Capella finds Young.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Down low. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Now Conley. Takes it inside. Pass to O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Unable to get that one. John Collins has been leading the charge for Atlanta. 8 points. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luau Cabarrot in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And the Hawks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Right outside to the inside. Here's Dieng. And Butler with the block. Clarkson for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Wright drives it. Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Whiteside with a screen on Wright. And he drives in. Butler's shot is good.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Wright from the arc. The shot that. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Dieng. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now here's Wright.
Utah foul. Jared Butler. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Dieng. Outside for Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Luau Cabarrot. Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
The kick out to Ingles. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Gallinari. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And he slams it in one-handed.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And so he hits both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And here's Wright from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Clarkson for three. To the paint. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Pass to Herder. Inside. Here's Gallinari. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gallinari's gotten 4 this quarter.
Showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
On the wing, Ingles. Screen by Gay. Let's go with a three. Ingles, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Wright with a steal. Here's Luau Cabarro. Another three for Atlanta.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Clarkson for three. Jang pulls it in. Here's Luau Cabarro. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Butler, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. Pass to Ingles. Oh, deflected. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Hawks. Whiteside with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Butler. That one drops for him.
Great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
The Hawks shooting around 51%. That's a good number. From 17, offensive rebound.
That is what I'm talking about.
And he's now got the double-double.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Ingles from outside. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. There's the triple. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, You can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Going all the way to the rack. Young from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. Excellent D there from Collins.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Some room here for Capella. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Launches it. Bogdanovich, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
From deep, Conley. And another miss by Utah.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 20. There's a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Collins.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here is Young. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, Mitchell grabs a miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Clint Capella.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
And it's blocked by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Hunter. Outside Conley. For 3, O'Neal. 4-3. Collins with the rebound. Young with it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on a couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now Bogdanovich. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Collins wide open, he fires. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
The drive by Paul, and Capella sends it back. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Capella at the elbow. Young inside, defended by Paul. Here's Capella, and the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet. Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size. Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning moment.
The gate, trying to set the tone defensively. You gotta love that.
To the paint, Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Paul with the ball. And
Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early. Boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still.
he takes it in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And he made the right read.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to pick.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collins, and finished off by Collins.
What a look. Unselfish player.
Bridges outside. Ball just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Good on the. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed and catch a.
Young passes to Capella. There's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Deep. Young, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the pass to Paul. Kicks it to Crowder. Back to Paul. First quarter. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. They just can't get the lid off.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing.
Bogdanovich, you know what? For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first. Outside, Crowder passes to Bridges. And the 3 off target. 2 of 6 from the field. And Young, here we go. Suns.
that's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bridges, no one around him.
You'll see him miss such an open look. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
The Hawks trailing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to.
For three. Connects from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big.
And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple.
And how about the payback?
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Over in the corner, Paul. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely one of the best leaders in the game. And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in his constant input for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that.
In the open floor, very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now for the Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. The drive by Booker. 3 on the clock. Got 8 points.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul,
And Trae Young. And they'll get another chance. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. To the inside. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 2.
how about the relentless effort on the backboards? Crowder utilizing his size to eat the window.
Young passes to Capella. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball against Collins. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. Young finds Hunter. Fires for 3. Rejected by Crowder. Here's Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, Just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Hits the three-point bomb.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Hunter against Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Bridges misses. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Collins. Can't connect from short range. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
35 seconds left here in the second. Here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ball outside. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Uncovered. That one drops for him. Crowder's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks lead by 6. It's
19.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away.
25.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Brownson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. So the wing on the left, back to Payne. And there's the pass to Shamet. Now McGee. And the layup falls. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Herter. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Passes it to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Launches it. No good on that one. Well, Phoenix shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Back to Saric. Down low. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Payne passes to Johnson. They grab their own miss. Here's Saric. Johnson sets the screen for Saric. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From the arc. And Gallinari is good for 3. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Johnson finds Shannon. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. McGee the pass to Johnson. This is to Sharge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's McGee. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's good. Right.
What a high percentage look for DeLon Wright. What an opportunity, and he finishes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Shamet. And the pass to Payne. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Right against McGee. Here's Chang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
And this
foul.
is, to me, where Zhang is really starting to improve, making moves inside that force the defender's hand.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Left side, Sharge. Gallinari with the steal.
Phoenix foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Now, this is a guy who was
Shooting for
63% from the free throw line his first year, as Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And it's Paul penetrating. The Hawks leading by 11. And here is Wright. Launches a three. It's good from long range. Wright's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Crowder dishes to Paul. Fires the three. Shot by Crowder, no good. That has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And too long on the shot. For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's a...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair.
That's his
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
That one from long range. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. Paul, no one around him. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And there's the call on DeAndre
Ayton.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 14. Young outside to the middle. Bridges with the steal.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see in the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. He is covered by Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Crowder with the steal. For three, Bridges. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Snatched up. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Ayton.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the rejection by Ayton. And taken away by Paul. It's 2-on-1. Lobs it up for Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. In the corner, it's Hunter. Ayton against Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 5 to shoot. On its way from Young for 2.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges against Hunter. Bridges passes to Ayton. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 15 points for DeAndre Ayton. Steps back. Young with no one around. Hands it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bridges misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Suns trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for him.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now, here is Young. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Young against Paul. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass. Up strong for the slam.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Outside Paul, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Conley. Back to Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Paul against Conley. Gobert on the high post. Back to Conley. Into the lane. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side Mitchell. For 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, pass to Bridges. They grab their own miss. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. From deep. Suns keep it alive. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. That 3's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul. A phenomenal ball handler.
Here's Conley. 1:52 left to play in the first. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Crowder. They trail by 3. Back to Paul. Up top, Crowder. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley passes to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got his second basket on the night.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Offline with a 3.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Paul passes to Booker. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The three from Mitchell. The shot, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up by 7. And
Sam, your Jazz Dancers. Sam, your Jazz Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Conley against Paul. Down low. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder.
First team foul. Sun substitution. Cameron Johnson.
Now Bogdanovich. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 3 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Johnson passes to Ayton. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Ayton, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Conley finds Gobert. Paul with a steal. In transition, here they come. Now Ayton. Out to the right wing. Paul drives in. And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. With the drive. Up top, Ayton. Bridges down low. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Booker against Mitchell.
Remaining in the
Pass to Conley.
2 minutes.
Fires the 3. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns trailing. For 3, Booker. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Now Conley. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. This one for 3. And Bridges, good for three. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Outside for Booker from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To stop the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
You know, it's tough to deal with the quickness of Mike Conley. I wouldn't want to do it.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Booker against Mitchell. Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Paul. Clock at 4. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And a pretty. Thanks very much, Allie.
Suns, 17.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Dario Saric is out there with Javale Mcgee. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Payne in at the point guard.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
McGee a screen. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get it back. Back to Saric. Clock at 6. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Back to Crowder. Outside Payne. To the paint. Here's McGee. To the wing, right side. Saric, the pass to McGee. Back to Saric. And another shot. He squares up and sinks it. Saric has got his first 2 points. Brad, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Utah leading. Clarkson, left side. Back to Gay. Outside, Ingles. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
No good on the second free throw. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Now Whiteside. Saric covers. Goes back up. Whiteside can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Butler against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. Now here's Mcgee, defended by Whiteside. Here's Saric. No good, a bit long that time. Mcgee, that one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
On the wing, Crowder. Shoots. And the Suns get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
2 minutes.
Mcgee with it. Now guarded by Gay. Back to Shamet. There's the 3. Clarkson with the defensive effort. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. It's stolen by Saric. On the wing, Crowder. Butler covering. Saric goes in. Here's Crowder. And Butler with the block. They retain possession. Good chance here for Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Outside Payne. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Mcgee in the post. Ingles defending. And Mcgee with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And the Suns pushing it up now. He launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
The Suns trailing. Crowder, the pass to Payne. It's Mcgee, high post. Whiteside on him. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Mcgee. Out left to the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Clarkson. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Butler. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Ayton. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Well, the Suns shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Outside Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley, he's open. And right on target. That one's good. And the Jazz lead by 6. Outside Paul. And here's Booker. Launches a 3. That shot missing.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense. Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Conley against Paul. Back to Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th quarter. Ayton with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker for 3. And it's in. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. The Jazz with another miss. 30 seconds left in the 4th. Out to Bridges. Crowder outside to take the lead. Misses the 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Utah calls time here.
Quick, loud and silent once again. Your chance dancer.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Conley. Oh, he got it! He got it!
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And Phoenix has possession.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Here's a three
Come
from
on,
Paul.
Get rocked and go.
Can't get the three to fall. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here is Young, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Young kicks to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Mitchell. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. O'Neal against Young. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Gobert the screen. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, who complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. So it sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Collins wide open, he fires. Atlanta again missing. For Utah, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And it's Conley penetrating, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Back to Conley. Inside.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. That shot misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 6.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he flips on it.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here he goes. O'Neal with it. And guarded by Capella. Gobert to end the cold streak. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now Gobert after the missed 3 from Trae Young. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter finds Capella. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
After line for the Jazz, Mike.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down and get a chance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's O'Neal. Kept alive. And Mitchell is right there.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Hunter against Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on John Collins.
John Collins.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 6. Conley feeling it out. Lets the 3 fly. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021. The play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Gobert can't hit.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Mitchell outside. The 3. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Collins with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 6.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
To the inside. Stolen by Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich wide open. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. It's up a 3. Bogdanovich, no luck for Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Young, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Conley for 3. It's stolen by Capella. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And the basket by Ingles.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Young looking around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hawks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Game. Clarkson for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Molinari passes to Herter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ingles can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. Joe Ingles was well worth the wait.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Misses the three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody. One thing we love about stars like Javale Mcgee is that they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially GA for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Clarkson finds Whiteside, and the rejection by Chang.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Trying the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Butler feeling out of it. And it's right, sending it back. Jang dishes to Gallinari. Herder passes to Wright. Here's Herder, defended by Butler. That evens the score.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herder credit.
For Utah, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Clarkson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Butler. That shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Chang, and finished off by Chang.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Butler kicks to Whiteside. Now Ingles from outside the arc. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Young outside. For the lead. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. The Hawks on top, up by 3. And time to step. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up the teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guards. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Young against Mitchell. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Stolen by Michael Conley. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 5. With the crossover. Back to Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
A nice shot by Young.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Conley with the 3. Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Collins setting the pick for Young. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Outside Conley. Driving inside. And Capella sends it back.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Pass to Collins. From past the arc. Capella inside. Gobert on him. Off target at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know Bogey is good for that shot. So he gets the feed and sinks it.
Young, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:40 left in the game. The drive by Mitchell.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
And that one drops.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
We'll take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. Conley's shot is off. Hawks are gone, 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in. when the game gets close.
Young passes to Pella. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell gives to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...
basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff, Al. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Paul passes to Booker. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Left side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Beyond the arc. Crowder with a steal. They're running. For 3, Booker. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Back to Crowder. Down low. Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul against Young. And here's Crowder from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Hits the 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's the 3 from Paul. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Great open look there. Hunter's got 8 points.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Crowder. Paul against Collins. The drive by Paul. Out to Bridges. The Suns need to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Young from long range. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker, pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Pass to Young. Puts up a 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Stolen by Collins. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Capella screen on Paul. From downtown. Gets the 3 to fall.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Paul. And Young with the block. Back to Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Guarded by Capella. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Stolen by Booker. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Collins. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Young. Pass to Collins. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young from long range. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. He buries it from 3. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Booker on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Capella, screen on Paul. Pass to Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Three-pointer.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Bridges against Hunter. Bridges passes to Paul. He takes it in, and here's Ayton. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Driving in. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
There's Young with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball finds Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. Over Capella. And it's Crowder missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Crowder outside. And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Young from long range. Offensive rebound. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
It's Booker on the wing. It's stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break from outside the arc. The Suns clear it. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
27 seconds left in the first half. Paul into the lane. Bridges outside. Plenty of space. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. Can't get it to drop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Suns, Javale Mcgee out there with Dario Saric. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Payne in at the 1. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
To the middle. Here's Jang, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, big-time size, speed, power combination from Gorgui Dieng. Wow.
Johnson passes to Payne. Pass to Mcgee. Gallinari with it. He shoots again. Now right. And here's Herter, defended by Payne. 6 to shoot. Herter into the lane. The Hawks need to get one up here. Lawawu Cabarro, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The Suns trailing. Outside Payne. Down low. And Mcgee with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Boy, you take one look at Javale Mcgee, and for the game of basketball, remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Out to the wing. Payne with it. Now right defending. Here's Luau Cabarro. Pass to Jang. Takes a three. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. And Javale Mcgee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
To the left side wing. Left side Johnson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Saric.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice job contesting shots.
Here's Mcgee. Shots blocked. Pass to right. Here's Luau Cabarro. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Payne. Got a piece of it.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
Mcgee, a screen on right. Just 5 to shoot. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Outside Herter. No good from outside. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Inside. And there's Saric on the assist by Johnson.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
To the paint. Mcgee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And the basket by Shamet. Here's Wright. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. Mcgee with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. It's stolen by Saric. And now the Suns fast break. And Mcgee with the stuff.
Well, that's the strong defensive play by Dario Saric, making that basket possible. How alert to get his hands on the ball and start the break.
Outside for Gallinari. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Sun substitution.
For three, Booker. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter.
All right, let's just come over the board. Come on, get loud.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns leading. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far. against Paul. Young attacking. Capella. Nifty move. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker for three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Suns lead by 4.
A part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
Young from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Ball passes to Booker. Stolen by Young. Shoots over Paul. Back to Young. Fires for three. And the Hawks with another three. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Capella screen on Paul. Young the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Pass to Bridges. Booker, the pass to Paul. Here he goes. It's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Young. Now here's Capella. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Stolen by Collins. And here's Capella. Back to Young. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Ball passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. 4 on the clock. Back to Crowder. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Over to the left wing. Collins, a good look. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. 1:10 left in the fourth. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Blocked again! They get it back. And Ayton with the stuff. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Pass to Collins. Releases. Here's Capella. It's covered by Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Count it!
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
To the wing on the left. Crowder goes in. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Paul for 3. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Young against Paul. Capella, the pass to Young. it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. 4 out.
Appreciate it. Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Avdia and Hachimura in the forward position. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Skying high. One of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Jazz. On the wing, Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Bridges with the board. And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Crowder. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert the screen. O'Neal from long range. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. It's Crowder on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Conley. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Gobert with the screen on Paul. To the paint. And stolen by
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Booker. 1:51 left in the first. Poked away. Oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss by Utah. The Suns trail. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich to stop the drought. And Ayton with the layup.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number 1 option for an offense.
That's his first personal.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. He takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bridges misses. Conley against Crowder. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another three for Phoenix.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Driving to the basket. Good D by Booker.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Crowder kicks to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Utah trailing here. Down low. Here's Ayton. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Some solid defense from Ayton. No good that time. And so the first quarter's in the books. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So on the floor for Utah,
At the line for the
Avdia and Hachimura in the forward position.
At the line for two.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker. And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Johnson. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. O'Neal misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Paul against Conley. Paul left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Paul against Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball.
That's his first personal.
The guy is great without it, man. That is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Paul. Bridges finds Paul. Clock at 6. For 3. That shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker left side. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Love seeing Chris Paul get active scoring the ball. The defense must come out to challenge his jump shot.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now here's Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Booker kicks to Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. Out guarded by Booker. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Bridges a screen on Conley. Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker looking around. Clock is at 3. Ayton score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is O'Neal. He's got 7 and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker and the dunk by Booker.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Paul with the ball. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
This offense just continues to impress.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is screen on Bridges. A 3 from Bogdanovich. This one for 3. Bridges misses. And so it's Phoenix. Bring the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Jazz, 17.
Playing through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Javale Mcgee. Then it's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Now here's Crowder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Driving the lane. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shamet kicks to Crowder. His first shot coming late. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. Outside Butler, pass to Gay. Here's Ingles. Butler dishes to Ingles. Back to Butler. Now the pass to Ingles. Gay scanning the floor. Off target with his 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Shamet on the wing. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Crowder inside. Ingles covering. Back to McGee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Butler. McGee with the block. To the right side. Back to Shamet. Crowder against Ingles. Crowder the pass to McGee. A rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Clarkson goes in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Payne after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. McGee finds Crowder.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Game. Count it. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Payne with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Shamet. Out to Sharge. 5 to shoot. Unloads. And the Suns get it back. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 5.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Butler with the ball. Working on Payne. Ingles can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to McGee in the corner. Crowder with it. And that's collected by Gay.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Shamet kicks to Payne. Passes to Shamet. Takes it inside. Sweet move. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
Clock at 4. Steps back and fires. And he overshot that one, missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Shamet. The dish to McGee. Back to Shamet. With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And that.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And so in the game for the Jazz, O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal over Paul. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from O'Neal.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker in the corner. Shoots it. Misses off the left iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker outside. They get a hand on it. Ball outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. The pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Into the lane. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Ball against Conley. Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. The ball. Over O'Neal. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Conley into the lane. O'Neal from long range. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and the layup is good. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside Conley. Rebound by Johnson. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Conley dishes to Gobert.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Booker outside. Going inside. They get it again. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Johnson for 3. That shot, no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
On offense, here are the Jazz. They've got a 13-2 run going. Conley against Paul. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And so it's Utah with the win. They see your route, David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.